My husband passed away in August 2019. When your husband passes away, one half is taken out. How do you do that, right? And continue to live. But God's mercy has allowed me to live, and with support of many people. And that's really the amazing part.
We're all stained glass windows, bracing for the...
Every year on May 3rd is National Widows Day. We created this day to start a movement to inspire and encourage people everywhere to take notice of the widow in your life. We all have them around us and we forget about them.
It started off as a one-man, one-family type deal where we went out and were helping widows with projects, to now we have so many volunteers that have come alongside us and shared with us our vision and our heart of wanting to do this. It wasn't our idea. There was many others out there that had the same idea, and they just said, you know what, I love what you guys are doing, and wanted to come alongside and let's do it together. And it's not about building up Widow Wednesday, it's about partnering together and creating a movement called National Widows Day.
And so I encourage people to really not be afraid, because sometimes people are afraid to really approach a widow because they're afraid to say, what should they say, what should they do? But it's really just the same inner thing that we have for each one of us and for others, and that's just to share that love and to understand. Even when you are not walking in the same shoes, you understand pain. And so not be afraid to talk, to speak, to reach out.
So please reach out to a widow on May 3rd. Let them know you care. Let them know that you are in their community and there for them, so that they don't feel alone, so that they feel God's love. Thank you for helping start this movement.
May 3rd is National Widows Day, and the point of that holiday, that day, is to acknowledge what is going on, to acknowledge what people are feeling, to acknowledge what people are going through. You know, there's a lot in America that I think gets overlooked. A lot of people that feel isolated, ostracized, because this is such a present thing in their life, and a lot of people just don't want to deal with it, or don't know how to deal with it, or the conversation's kind of a drag. So I think that's a really great place to start, is just acknowledging the conversation.
Like, I really appreciated the Widows Wednesday when they came over, and it was amazing. They just took care of my yard. They did everything and bought everything. It was just really amazing. And so there's always those people would come over and help. What do you need? Oh, I need, my refrigerator is not working, or garage door, because little things that you really don't think about, because my husband did all of those things before. And so it was so wonderful to have those people I can just call and say, yes, I do need help, and not be afraid to ask for help.
We know that some of the last words Jesus said on the cross were to tell his friend, please look after my mom, take care of her as your own now. So we know God's heart is for the widow and the children that have lost their dad or mom. So we want to be the hands and feet of Jesus. We want to show that God is near the brokenhearted, that he sees their needs.
Let the light come in.
One of the first things we did was start a web page, and then we started a Facebook page, and just putting some content out there and trying to have the conversation around the sort of the journey of grief and widowhood. I was really surprised with what we got, which was a lot of men and women really eager to talk about their situation, to talk about their pain, to talk about the journey.
And so just offering and giving that hand and understanding, and not being afraid to talk about the husband, because that's another thing. They're afraid to talk about your husband because they think that they'll make you cry. I'm crying all the time anyway, so it does not matter.
We're so glad that you're going to be involved with National Widows Day. May 3rd, here it is. Here's your opportunity. But you know what? More than just May 3rd, we hope that this is just a start in your life where you're going to be able to reach out to a widow and create and develop relationships that you're going to want to continue doing this year round.
But the great thing is that you know that hope that you have as you grieve is really the greatest thing, and the knowledge that you have people around you supporting you and loving you